You have likely seen the viral videos, tech bros in coffee shops wearing smart glasses, instantly pulling up the name, address, and occupation of a stranger just by looking at them. It is invasive hardware, and it has triggered a cultural panic. But focusing on wearable consumer tech overlooks the massive infrastructure operating behind the lens. The Department of Homeland Security and ICE built the true surveillance state, using billions of dollars in ghost contracts. Under the Fourth Amendment, the government is legally required to obtain a warrant before they can seize your personal data. Federal agencies bypass this constitutional constraint by simply purchasing our digital lives from private data brokers. Personal privacy has become a bulk commodity, quietly bought through a corporate supply chain. ICE uses their financial power to circumvent local sanctuary city laws, which are designed to ban direct police collaboration with federal immigration enforcement. This chart illustrates the flow of data. ICE pays LexisNexis $22.1 million to act as a centralized data hub. When a municipality refuses to share police records, ICE buys the same data, including utility bills and address histories, directly from the broker. This map from LocateX shows the tracking volume in Philadelphia and New Jersey. The system harvests GPS data from seemingly harmless mobile apps, which get sold to federal agencies. Using this data, ICE can draw a digital fence around a specific location. They can retroactively identify every cell phone that crossed that boundary and track where the owners sleep. Shadow Dragon's social net software takes this further by scraping public forums and online networks. It compiles dossiers of a target's political affiliations and personal relationships. These brokers effectively transform passive daily habits into a searchable, unregulated catalog for federal agents. This data is now being processed for physical enforcement through major defense contractors. Palantir built an app for ICE called Elite, which fuses these dossiers into a map interface. The app assigns a mathematical confidence score to a target's current home address. In late 2025, the system expanded into physical stalking. ICE awarded $1.2 billion in contracts to private firms to act as AI bounty hunters, tasking them with locating up to 50,000 names a month. These companies operate on a bonus structure. They get paid extra to verify a target's location and photograph their front door within days. This is reinforced by a $3.75 million contract with Clearview AI. This facial recognition system scrapes billions of images from the internet without consent to run names against federal databases. Agents also deploy hardware like this Stingray 2, a cell site simulator that sweeps up devices in its radius. Their software allows them to bypass encryption on apps like Signal and WhatsApp, ensuring no conversation remains private. The government has successfully merged digital data with real-world corporate mercenaries, creating a physical dragnet that bypasses the judicial system. While these tools are justified as immigration enforcement, the reality of mission creep is already visible. This digital dragnet tracks citizens and political protesters. In Minnesota, agents used these exact tools to target Alex Preddy for protesting ICE's presence. Driven by administrative subpoenas and corporate profit, the system has become an instrument of malevolent indifference. The public is fighting the wrong enemy. Focusing on consumer hardware leaves the back-end data supply completely intact. Resistance requires cutting off that supply. We can protect our metadata, use Tor, and drop the corporate tech that feeds the dragnet. Ultimately, we must demand legislation that bans the federal government from purchasing any data they are legally forbidden to seize.